Welcome to RSL Day 2. This is Madman. So, last night, just played the game, kept farming. As you can see, I'm already up to level 24 over here. And now I can hold up to 83 energy. My marketplace is unlocked. My tavern is unlocked. My great hall is unlocked. The sparring pit is unlocked. So over here in the tavern, I already purchased 2 common champions. They were cheap. Every now and then you'll get a reasonable deal on these items. Like this one's not bad. A 3 speed is pretty good. Crit rate artifact is a decent artifact. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to purchase that. Now you can use gems to unlock these others. I don't recommend it unless you see an item that might be potentially good. You know, if you see like an ancient shard or something, it might be worth opening up, but 50 gems is quite a bit, especially for free to play. So it's kind of on an as-need basis there. The sparring pit, you can unlock this. It's better to go, if you're going to unlock these, because it's painfully slow to upgrade your champions, and you can't actually use them in battles while they're being upgraded. But if you're going to do it, unlock these slots. Don't unlock it and then upgrade it. Not worth it. The tavern here. So now I can go into the tavern. As you can see, I've gotten Kale all the way up to 40. She's a 4-star, almost to 40. She's a 4-star. Normally, if you see a blue border, a purple border, or a yellow border, these are rares. Purples are epic, and then the yellow are legendary. You're not gonna want to feed them, but she's food. It's alright. She's actually a farmable rare in the campaign, so I can easily go get more. Not super easily. The drop rates aren't super good, but you can see I already got 2 of them. So you want to get some food. Now, just trust me on this. I don't have many slots. I don't have many heroes. And I want to purposely keep it this way. But I'll explain that here in a minute. So anyway, I could upgrade a level by either drinking these brews. You can see this bar jumps up. And I could upgrade to level 38. Cost me 14,000 coin. Or a lot smaller amount. I could eat my champions to upgrade. Later on, you might start eating these 1-stars just to clear up space. But for right now, that's food. You're going to work on getting leveled up to level 2. Unfortunately, I don't have one ready to go to show you what happens. But when I hit 20 right here, I'm going to take one of these 1-stars. I'm going to go to upgrade rank, throw them in there, and upgrade them. But not going to do that. Now, since I'm kind of using my War Priest, she will eventually probably be food, but I can ascend her. So what happens is I farm some potions, and now I can ascend her. As you can see, she's 0. She's 4 stars, but she's not been ascended at all. So I can ascend her, and now she's ascended to level 1. And that increases her basic stats. So you can see Kale, I got already 3 stars ascended. This adds to your basic stats, and it's pretty good to go ahead and do that. Plus later on, in fact, I'll go show you right now. So now, if I had a ring, I could put a ring, because he's 4 stars. I think actually though, her 4 stars, yeah, she's got the stats. So 4 stars. But as you can see, for the amulet and the banner, I have to have them at 5-star ascended and 6-star ascended. Those won't open up until I get there, so you're going to have to ascend your champions. Also with Kale, I did a little farming, and I'll show you in a little bit, but on his masteries, I've already farmed a little bit of his masteries. Now you can go in here, and if I wanted to, I could click on this, and I could say get all scrolls, and I could pay 800 gems, and I could get all the scrolls. Now, he's only level 40, so I'm going to be able to do level 1, 2, 3, and 4 right now across this board. That's as far as I can go out. I'll have all the scrolls for the rest, so as I get them to 5 and 6, they'll just become available. I won't have to pay again. But it will only let you use the scrolls to what level you're at if you purchase. But 800 gems is a lot. Might have been worth it on Kale, on your first champion, but I was able to actually farm enough of these scrolls literally by just himself, and while I was upgrading, getting him to level 40. And remember, farming efficiency. So if you're farming something, whether it be scrolls, potions, or anything, you want to be trying to level them up while you can do it. I was able to do it with him, so it wasn't really a waste of energy. Because once you hit max, like 40 right now, no experience is going to him until I can get him 4 more food and get him up to a 5-star. Then the summoning portal, you can see I managed to pick up 2 ancient shards and 53 uncommon. I've used a few for food, but not much. And then let's see, on these missions, so here I am with these missions, and as you complete these missions, you slowly gain points. See, I got 1 of 469, and as you get to these spots, you'll get these rewards. So that's the missions. Same here goes with the quests. It actually rolled over last night, so I've already done the 2 daily quests. Once I get to 5, so it's not a 7-day week, it's a 5-day week, I'll get this experience, and then I'll be able to get this experience in that shard. But as you can see, day 2, all complete. Monthly, working on a little bit of this stuff, but I've already won 330 campaign battles. I've actually won 12 battles in the classic arena. Not upgrading anything to level 16. Obviously I don't have a rank 5 champion, and I'm not even 30 days in, so that's not going to happen there. So level 35 advanced quests will start to unlock. Now challenges, done quite a few. You know, you can see I've summoned a Force champion, a Magic champion, a Spirit champion. Once I get 4 to level 4, or 4 champions to level 20 or higher and play, I'll get that. Artifacts. As you can see, I'm on 4.5, so I've already done 1, 2, and 3 parts. And once you complete all this stuff, it will roll over. Dungeons, again, clear stage 4 on spiders. Not taking on spiders or hellraisers, which is the dragon. Not doing that on day 2. But the Force Guardian, the Magic Keep, the Void Keep, Spirit, and all of that, those are already completed. I've already won 12 bronze medals. I haven't won this, but there's nothing really to do about that. You put a defensive team in there and hope they win. And slowly, but you can see, I've already completed those. So check on these, especially your daily quests. You want to make sure you do them. I've applied to join a clan boss team. Not been accepted yet, but if I go to battles here, as you can see, Valdemar Strait is unlocked, but Tilshire, I've gotten to that far, but I can't beat stage 1 currently yet. Basically though, I got to all the way through here, stage 7. I was in 40 seconds. I'll have to go back and get these from 1 star to 3 stars so that I can get these rewards. And you see, everything's been 3-starred on this. 3-star all the way down to 3-star. That helps you get those rewards. Right through here, I've completed all this, but they're all just 1 stars. And eventually I'll have to go back and get those 3 stars. But right now, my main goal is to farm up Kale to level 6. Your first hero is very hard to get to level 6. But once you get to the point where you can farm Brutal, depending on how much you want to play, you could literally, on a free-to-play, 2, maybe 3 days to get another level 6 player versus a week plus. We'll see how long it takes, but Nightmare is very hard. You don't really want to farm there, but you do get better gear. You can get up to 6-star gear, which is what the goal is. So basically I was farming stage 6 here. Stage 7 gives you better rewards. You're more likely to get one of these heroes or a 3-star instead of a 1 or 2-star piece of gear, plus your chances of it being an uncommon or rare versus just a common piece are better farming the boss. But as far as experience goes, this is as far as I've gotten, and this gives me the most experience and the most silver. So you can see I was briefly over 1,000,000 silver. 1,000,000 silver is not a lot in this game. On my other account, you can literally eat up 2.5 million silver just going from level 12 up to level 16. But as you can see, I've already got 1 level 12 piece here, and I've upgraded these to level 8. I don't recommend taking a 3-star past level 8, nor a 1 or 2-star. Probably mostly you just want to sell off the 1 or 2-star pieces. In fact, if you look, everything I got is 3-star. I've leveled some of it up, but 1 2-star piece, just because I don't have enough of that accuracy set just yet, and I may want to put it on another hero. So that pair of boots I just bought had that little red dot. That's what I just bought in the market. Now, beginning game, you want boots with speed. You want to make your characters go as fast as possible, so they're the first ones to attack. I think this boots, yeah, this is speed boots, so you can see it rolls up. With it being epic, so these 3 stats were already there, where it's common, there's nothing underneath. When I rolled them up, I got an extra attack, so I went from 4 to 8%. HP went up to 13%. I don't remember if it was 3 or 4 base. It's probably a 4, just like this crit rate. Unfortunately, nothing landed on crit rate, but that's alright. It's only a 4-star piece, but that's okay. A 4th one will open up when I get to level 16. I'll explain gear in a later time, but the stars is more important than whether it's a common, an epic piece, a rare piece, I don't know if I have, or an uncommon piece. But you can see, so uncommon piece, you start with 1 substat, but I'll explain those later. As far as heroes go, like I said, you don't want to feed generally blue stars, but this War Priest, this Avenger, they're farmable. Elder, I don't think he's farmable. I might have just got lucky. Every now and then you get lucky when you pull the mystery shards. So yeah, the most common thing is mystery shards Every now and then you get a rare drop, but the percentage, 1.4%, is pretty low. And this kind of tells you how often pulling a shard will drop an epic, a rare, a legendary, or whatever. And you can see a real low chance of pulling a legendary from an ancient shard, which I have 2 of. But you get something like this where it's 2 times chances, and you want to take advantage of that. You'd rather do the 2 time than the 10 time. I know it seems counterintuitive, but the 10 time is going to be specific champions usually, and you can look to see. I believe it's under the news feed here, and it will probably tell you what, usually it'll tell you down here somewhere what champions on the 10 time event that you got a chance of getting. So, but you can check the news feed there, plus like I said, your daily login rewards. So as you can see, I'm still on day 2 at 7 o'clock tonight for me. Day 3 will open up, and then I can claim this, which I'll apparently get a ring. You can do the referral program. Still haven't locked mine. If you think you're going to play 30, 60, 90 days or more, it is worth unlocking, but it takes 90 days. Now it doesn't matter, but it's like 500 gems. Yeah, 500 unlock. I think you can do it 3 times. The capacity will go up, but it takes about 90 days once you unlock this to recoup your gems, and then you start making profit from it. And gems are pretty valuable, like I said. So take it as you will. You can use them for the sparring pit, but I wouldn't purchase other stuff in the shop with gems. Again, oh, a free mystery shard. Yeah, so in 24 hours from now, I can do claim another one of those. In a little over 2 days, I can get an ancient shard. But again, in the gem shop, XP boosts are typically worth it. The full energy is. Other than that, you're going to get enough of these in the beginning, and it depends on how you handle your account, whether a classic arena or tag arena refill is worth it, but I would say no. None of the rest of the stuff is worth wasting your gems on. And then, of course, you can spend money on this, but most of it I wouldn't worry about. I don't think anything with a shard in it is really worth it. But that's going to be up to you. It's probably the only one I would purchase. But I don't want to keep going over that. Now, real quick, I'll just show you. So this is always locked. I don't know what the heck that's supposed to be, but anyway. So when you first start off in the game, the Arcane Keep is always open. But the first 7 days, the Spirit Keep, the Magic Keep, the Force Keep, and the Void Keep are open to you every day. After that, it rotates. They'll lock out, and only one will be open for a 24-hour period. And it'll tell you when the next one's going to open. So I recommend going in. As you can see, I farmed already down to level 5. Going in each day, not doing a whole lot, but maybe 5 to 10 battles, because eventually you're going to need these potions for some of your heroes. Same thing with stage 5, stage 5, stage 5. So I farmed to stage 5 on all of those. Of course, that was part of one of the quests, but I got some potions. And then again, stage 5. This one's always open, but still doesn't hurt to farm. Like I said, 5 to 10 battles. I would probably say about maybe 5 of this, and then 5 of whatever is open each day. So you're not using a whole lot of energy, but you're going to need those potions eventually. Minotaur's Labyrinth. I've done stage 1 and 2, and I Literally did it with just kale. But you want to get these scrolls. But I'm now at the point where I need to get down here so I can start getting the green scrolls before I can get his masteries any further. It takes a lot of battles to go from 0 to maxed out masteries. You got ice golems. It's going to drop this kind of gear. Spider's Den, that's where you're going to get your accessories. Banners are going to become really important if you want to push into mid-game, and extremely important if you want to go from mid-game towards end-game. You're going to need to get those banners. Dragon's Lair is probably the best place to sit there and farm equipment. Not initially. It's not going to be until you get to, where is it? Stage 13, and preferably further in, 16 or 17, to where you actually start getting the 6-star gear. And here's the kind of gear that you can get from it. So until you get to that point, don't farm dragons. But right now, week 1, you don't even want to worry about any of these. Then you got Fire Knight, same thing, different gear. But you don't want to be trying to farm any of those yet. Those will be hard. But now my arena's opened up. Tag team's not opened up. But as you can see, I got 1,000 out of 1,100. So I don't know. I've got 12 bronze medals here. I can refresh opponents, or I can battle, but battle power right now. Pay attention to this team power versus yours. I mean, I could throw in 2 of them, but I'm only 16. 2 of them at level 40. I couldn't win this battle, plus they're ascended. Or, yeah, they're ascended, which means, you know, went from the yellow to the pink stars or purple. They're ascended, so they're going to have better base stats and stuff. And remember, speed is king, especially here in the arena, and definitely in the beginning. Later on, speed is not as critical, depending on how you gear your heroes and what their abilities are. But if I don't go first, I'm toast. So not going to bother taking that on. You can see here 21. They've already got epic heroes. 1 epic, 3 rares. You know, I only have 3 rares total, 3 or 4. So yeah. And then he's a 5-star already, so. But I did pretty good, because usually your first few days, you're lucky if you win 1, maybe 2 battles out of the 10 you get to start with. But again, this refreshes 1 an hour, so you can fight more than 1 times. Your refresh list, I can hit refresh and get new opponents. It'll go every 15 minutes, but I'm not worried about that. But your bronze medals, your silver, and your gold, I'll go real quick and explain that. So that arena battle is highly important. You need to do those daily and get as many of them as you can. You can come into your great hall here, and here are all these banners. And it's based on how many rewards you got there, whether it be bronze or whatever. So if I click on here, I need 50 of them. That'll give me a +5 on accuracy. And I need 50 to upgrade this to level 1, 150 after that, so that's 200 to get a level 2, and a total of 500 to get that to level 3. Now, what happens is you do these HP, attack, defense, crit damage, resistance, or accuracy. Whenever you upgrade these, anybody with a magic affinity gets that bonus. So that helps your team out. Come down here, anybody with spirit affinity, that helps any spirit affinity, any force affinity, and this is the void symbol, any void symbol. And so, you know, if you got a mixture team, say you got a mixture of each one, but that improves his accuracy, that'll just help magic, but that does help your team. It may not spread across through the whole team, but it will help your team. You want to work on accuracy. Accuracy is one of the hardest things to get. Resistance is not as important, but I would start with your accuracy, your defense. The only time you're going to put attack. Attack helps nobody but attack champions. So there is a quest where I think you got to fill out these 3 and not this one to level 1 before you can complete the quest or the challenge. Other than that, don't really worry about these until you get these up higher level or whatever. Defense still helps all the champions. You know, even if it's attack-based champion, it means they can take a hit and last a little longer. Crit damage is important, but accuracy is going to be the most important one. Or I would say defense, maybe crit damage. Resist can wait a little while. HP is not that big. You're going to want to work these, this, and this the most. Don't neglect the others, but, you know, if this is level 5 and then you finally make this level 1, that's probably better off. You will need to get those up because resist becomes a lot more important once you get closer to end game. You're going to need higher resistance, and that's another stat that's pretty doggone low. Crit damage is slightly higher, that's why it's not as important. Defense can be really, really important to your defensive players, and we'll look real quick. So Kayle is an attack player. She's a support. She's an attack, defense. So actually, the higher I make his defense, the harder he's going to hit and the more damage he's going to do. Attack does nothing. It can literally stay at this 195 and it won't change how hard he hits or not. So you got to look at one, what type of player they are. The other part is, though, now when it says damage based on attack, now if he's going to hit harder, I do actually have to upgrade the attack. 4 is a 1 hit. Ally protection, counterattack. Let's see if there's another better example. Attack, support. Defense, ambush, based on attack. So yeah, gotta increase his attack there, but he's a defensive player. HP players, there's no benefit. I mean, you want to have their HP up so they can attack harder. Of course, that's based on attack too. But there's, right now it's not built in to where HP helps that much as far as how hard you hit. I'm trying to find, there's a defense, but there we go. So this is great. This is one of these great. Now, you're not going to want to use them, but a defensive player based on defense. So the more I get his defense up, the harder he's going to hit, the more damage he's going to do. It's really great when you get a defensive hero that's worth a doggone, and this is an AoE attack based on defense and stuff. They can do some serious damage. They can help you clear waves, get through the arena battles, and usually those are the ones you're going to want 6-star or whatever to clear the campaigns and farm really quick. We're talking like 10 seconds, 1, 2, 3. It's like boom, dead, boom, dead, boom, dead. Claim your rewards and your experience. Anyway, that's day 2. I'm going to mine and farm, but that's pretty much day 2. That's how far we're getting here. We'll come back tomorrow and we'll give another little update, but I want to keep this video pretty short. Take care.